Hello peeps and hello peppers and welcome to Tarot Tuesday. It's 7 p.m. and like in Iceland, traditionally 7 p.m. is the time for the news, and I don't watch the news because that creates too much doom scrolling and stuff. So I'm actually here like with my plushie zoo, and I have 8 cards prepared in the mouth of my humongous plushy whale because I like the story of Jonah and the whale and how the travel in the belly of the whale, even though that's like biologically not possible because baleen whales cannot swallow anything bigger than an orange. So probably people who reported something like that sat in the mouth of the whale. Um, so yes, tonight my uh, 8 tarot cards from the Night Guardian Animal Tarot deck are sitting in the mouth of the whale to help us reflect what are the 7 o'clock news from the universe. This also looks a little bit dark, but I really like this back art because like red moons and moon structures and everything. I've even heard the word moonology the other day, but okay. News from the universe contain the 7 of Pentacles. Or the Black Widow, and are those blood stains or are those poppies? Because like this author sometimes works with poppies, and I like thinking of the poppies as a symbol of my creative writing and of remembrance. Okay, anyway, I see this spider putting a lot of pentacles, mostly meaning richness, into her webs. Like, I mean, it's definitely a her because this is a female Black Widow. And let's say I personally wouldn't want to encounter a Black Widow, and recently I've also encountered people who were kind of scared of spiders, so actually let's not focus too much on the spider, but let's focus on like these spider webs look a little bit like flowers. The plant looks like networking. The legs of the spider look like networking. So I would actually say our first piece of 7 o'clock news from the universe is networking. Figure out what is important to you and network for it. Like, as I said, pentacles often stand for richness. I find it like actually kind of funny that this is like blue gray, sort of like Bussy, my elephant piggy bank that is fluffy. So let's say maybe this is a sign that like money doesn't always have to be hard. Like, I'm following some tarot readers on YouTube, and actually, one of them said the other day, one of my hidden talents might be that I'm good with organizing and I'm good with money. I was actually really surprised to hear that, but and of course, I always advise people to not take tarot readings literal, rather take what resounds and what would be a useful input for your life now. But maybe, just maybe, I even have more instinctive knowledge of organizing myself and organizing my money than I think. And like, because this is not only about me, uh, of course, it's also about me because reading tarot for people also gives me hope and gives me a chance to communicate. Um, I would say actually, like, see the hidden lines in the chaos, like the invisible organization. Maybe see the ways that you haven't seen before. Um, the ways through the chaos. Like, okay, in this shot, it almost looks like that the green tree was actually growing out of my shirt. So, okay, many t-shirts are made of cotton, like German Baumwolle, tree wool. Um, so maybe that's a theme for someone, like finding your wool in unusual places. Um, some people might be interested in going vegan or going like more sustainable ways. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a crocheter. I collect yarn balls, but I also read like that for 1 kilo of cotton or something, you need 10 liters of fresh water. Um, so yes, be let's just draw the bottom line. Be mindful what we do with our richnesses. I actually also enjoy that my hat has a similar color to the pentacles, and I actually bought this hat from a local artist when a flea market was finishing, and the person didn't even know what to charge for the hat, I would say. Um, so I am under the impression that some people don't even realize that they have precious things and what their talents are worth. Of course, we don't need to capitalize on everything. Here's the King of Pentacles. That's um, the next sign of richness, but like with light colored cows. I also think of the biblical story of the golden calf that is like sort of adoring like a fake god. So yeah, actually now it comes to me to tell people like when you have hidden richnesses that you're not aware of, maybe you're even like adoring the wrong things or chasing the wrong things. Yes, Auntie Frida, I'm also talking to you. Six of Wands. Wands are usually like movement dynamics. Let me see what kind of an animal this is. Oh, this is a lemur. So, okay, Madagascar. Wir login for Madagascar. Okay, this is like a slightly, let's say, stupid and also a little bit brutal song that we kind of sang as kids around the campfire, and um, yeah, that is actually about people basically passing away from malnourishment at sea. But this actually looks like the tails of these lemurs are up. Yeah, okay, lemurs. The word lemur actually also comes from a like some sort of mythical figurine that is a keeper of the world of the dead. But here, okay, I actually now it comes to me like zebra crossings. Maybe you should um take care of like watch your step when you cross the street or when you cross into a new job. This one has like laurels around him. This one sits on a throne that is higher than the others, so maybe someone's watching over you. Maybe someone, maybe you have to watch over others. Maybe you have to lead a group in your new work. But also like be mindful. Uh, yeah, what you do with the treasures and with the new task. Magpies. The magpies are actually a logo of one of my favorite tarot readers. Shout out to Maggie. And this is the Four of Wands. I think that symbolizes like new beginnings. That's also like very springy flowers. That's a red moon with a red moon. Maggie said strawberry moon today. Um, I also think of this here song by Sonata Arctica, uh, White Pearl, Black Oceans. If you're interested, look it up on the internet. It's quite sad. Um, but it also like hence the genre power metal. It is very very powerful, and I like listening to it, and I used it in my MA thesis about gender stereotypes in rock music. So like even in today's time, it makes me think how to be mindful of our tasks, let's say, because this is like essentially about a guy who doesn't do the work he's told to, because life has other plans and because his hormones have other plans. Um, and that has pretty dire consequences. So, yeah, talking about hormones, I think these magpies are also uh, full of hormones because it's spring, and like this moon is odd but still like predictable because you can calculate all solar and lunar eclipses if you only know how. I don't. And I'm kind of naive. So, and I think, as far as this communication about love relations and not love relations is concerned, I'm also quite naive. So maybe I suddenly see this um, as an invitation to calculate and to see systems like as far as I can do that, but like not too many systems. But like, I think okay, for myself, I kind of have to say the universe is telling me to be more mindful of systems. The things usually just don't happen abracadabra, and it is said that many autists are good at pattern recognition. And like, let's say, but for other people who are watching this who are not me, I would actually suggest more joy going on a way like this. Let's say the red light of the blood moon here makes a pathway, and let's say maybe even if something looks as sad as this White Pearl Blood Moon song there, um, it may lead to something good. Okay, 2 minutes left because I'm babbling so much. Okay, the Fool. The Fool is actually also often a symbol of going on a pathway. And I mean, here we have like red fire behind the wolf. The wolf is like both a pack animal and a lone wolf. So maybe this is an invitation to someone to be more conscious of your own needs here. This is also, again, this orange and roundish motif. So maybe like the fox is the moon. Four of Pentacles is actually uh, I don't remember, but okay, half moon. Of course, the fox wants to eat the rabbits, so maybe that's like rich food for him. But the rabbits are actually relatively calm. When rabbits are scared, as far as I know, they press themselves down to the ground. So maybe this is also like a richness of communicating with people with who you normally wouldn't communicate. And the last two cards. This one doesn't want to come, but okay, what doesn't want to come here? Oh, sea turtles. Six of Swords. And this is also something of Swords that I can't read through the camera. Nine of Swords is often like the panic mode. I drew that in my other tarot today, like feeling caught. This mama bear looks kind of worried into the future. Uh, and of course, sea turtles. I talked to someone who works in sea turtle protection the other day. So, yes, we need to stay on task when we want to protect sea turtles and minorities. And I leave you with that. Bye bye.